Hello everybody, my name is Matt Torres, and I'm going to be teaching you two different ways on how to tie Yeezys. Now these are both ways, these are two different ways that I use preferably. There are many other ways and some really weird ones actually that a lot of other people use, but they look really weird, so I try to stay away from that. Now these are the Yeezy non-reflective static 350 V2. They're a little bit dirty just because I use them a lot. So, without further ado, let's get into the first one. The first one is actually very easy. So, what you want to do when your laces are regular and you have them like that, the Yeezy laces, if you can see, they're a little bit long. They're longer than the length of the shoe. So what you want to do to start off, I'm gonna do with one shoe and then the other. What you want to do, if you can see in there, my laces are a little bit easier to see because of the reflectiveness of the laces. The top one, where you can change the length of the lace, you want to pull it from the inside so that way it becomes shorter, and you want to pull it until it reaches the length of the shoe. So once you do that, you do the same on the other side, and I'll show you right here. Okay, let's make sure it's the same size of the shoe. Perfect. So when you have that, your laces are still perfectly fine in the front. There's nothing too long, nothing too short. So now these are gonna be, it's a little bit too long. These are gonna be perfectly the same size right here. What you wanna do, like you're tying a normal knot, across and underneath, you pull them, and then from there, you wanna take the right side on top of the left, under, and then just tie like that. And then what you get, the outcome is you get this little loop right here, this little infinity loop. Now that's just a little cool design that I like myself. It's not that common, to be honest, but I do like it. It's very simple, and you could just rock them like that. So, for the other shoe, I'm gonna do my second style. Now this is how I wear them regularly. This is I actually learned this from a friend in high school that I never knew until I actually bought the Yeezys. But supposedly this is a very common style. So what you do, these are not going to be as tight on the shoe as they are right now. So what you want to do is you want to pull them out as much as possible. So to start off, you're going to need some room with the laces. So again, you pull the laces to make sure that you have room. Now the end product is going to have the laces from right here about this length, very small, so you can't trip on it, but it's still just hanging off the shoe. So you do the same on the other side. Now my laces are already kind of formed into the perfect length that I want because I kind of always have them in this lace form, so I know exactly where to stop. So you have little bitty laces right here. After that, then you have room to work with. You want to do this step first because that way you know exactly how much room you have to work with on these laces, and according to the length. So then after that, you go top to bottom. You pull it. You pull the first one for both sides until you can see on the inside that this little loop that you made because of this is not too long. So you pull them until this little loop is about that size, because if you have too much, it's going to be very uncomfortable when you're walking. So you do the same on this side. Okay, and now you have these two little things. So the purpose of this is so that way when you're walking, it's not too uncomfortable. It will actually bruise your feet. I've had bruised feet because these were too uncomfortable on my feet. And you never want that, especially when you're wearing very comfortable shoes like Yeezys. So you want that so that way they can just stick to the top of the shoe while your shoe's in it. So then after that, you're going to have these two very long ones. Now, the preferred length is not going to be this long at all. So what you want to do, you want to keep pulling them until they're long, but not too long. They're longer than the original, but not too long like this one. So you do the same with the other. Okay. And then you just keep going down from there. And make sure that they're to the bottom, but not too much. So the first one, you're gonna have this little arch like that. On a regular one, you have no arch. It just goes straight. But you have to have an arch. And then just make sure that they're all perfectly balanced. This one's a little bit long. Let me see how I can fix that. So you just kind of pulling them. If you can't get it to work perfectly, pulling them so you have a little length right here. This one's a little bit too long. And then boom. It's just a loose, casual style that you can wear out. You never have to tie them. They slip on very easily. And that's kind of the whole purpose of having them like that. It also looks kind of cool. Well, I think you don't have to have them all tied up on your feet like that. You wear them all comfortable, and it's just a lot simpler. So I do prefer this process a lot more. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. So let me know if this helped you out at all. And you guys have a great day. Thank you.